KABAMBIRO TV mwebale kutureba kandi mwebale n'okutwagira rukunde gumeho. So erizoba ntwenda twija twino muramwa twine presenter Derek twagira na Dr. Wamani ngano mushija muhango mnonga kandi nama ya music industry obuma hati tuyo program ya Celebrate Gospel. So we have some issues to talk about, but the issues are all about music industry.
Nice to meet you all. I'm the Timothy. I'm a fourth-year medical student, so I'll be a doctor. It's been great to meet you, and I hope we have an eventful discussion.
This music industry of ours is not that all fun. What do you think this music industry, why is it that is still behind than those people of Kampala?
Well, I think it's because, first of all, we love unity. A lot of bodies are coming up saying that they are representing musicians, but most of these bodies, people are benefiting for themselves. All they are doing is to go and get money from government and use it for their own purposes. And because you can look at, for example, some bodies, all the musicians in the executive are from Kampala. So when a musician from the other regions of Kampala benefit if the executive committee is only from Kampala musicians. So of course we lack unity. Secondly, we have a copyright law that is coming into play, but it has not been active. So most of these artists, their music is being played when they are not benefiting. For example, you may have a song and I play it in a bar, but you're not getting any money from it. But you spent time making that song. You're supposed to be paying for everything that song is connected. So yeah, we just need a little bit of management, and the older musicians should groom younger musicians and help them to replace the legacy they live before.
I get your point. Abakutureba KABAMBIRO TV, I think you just watch, don't just watch, but you pick something. Derek,
yes, I mean,
what do you think Western music is trying?
okay, all right. KABAMBIRO TV coverage the Derek. No, I'm saying okay. Music ya Western kingu manyabe kabaji. Western twine mu buzuru bwingi. First of all, two quarters. Bachema. Kitu zibichiyo kita Western. Nula baganda ba Kampala umuntu akwatansana naka kwatansana. Ati for example, Western ndebire reggae na no Vally music. Hati Vally music atire hempa na reggae oleba MK atakwatagana na no presexit oleba kale kugamba abantu ba Western tumukwekunda ntabwo iki music ya Western itakutambura.
Now I have a simple question to ask. Do you think is kubam it's all about they do good music, it's all about obwena singaho dijo, the other is better than the other one? What is the problem?
Okay, well, I'm not MK. Now I back on the TV. It's right. First of all, MK ni masakuisha. Chumuto unkali nyenda zina ya Germany yatirika attacking rage. Ndanga rage mataki na mukamba bibi mutandika rage atinende chakumanya. Manchenga hadiya ikintu cha Western nawe twine mwenu kukwasha nukugayaya na munonga byotyo. Kuka actually wada mu Kampala nola ngo Uganda ndibekunda. Kuka Western yekaka. Kavuga mechaka na chincha music ka bwenchi ya Western yanje na chincha chaka sen. Western twine sen Western. Kuka Kampala mwenu mu Western ngambro mutakwasa kola video ya milioni ye. Western
na basako ko kabaruma bana
no.
Hey, is it like I can do it?
Is it like a video million?
No, now, I have some misinformation. The guy is saying the reason why this music industry is dying is because of money. Again.
Yeah.
Now, I'm asking myself, if it's all about money, I'm thinking maybe music, it's not dying because of money. Because people are having money. Anyway, why are they not investing in music? It's because they don't earn from music industry. It's because, what's the problem?
Well, one of the problems is, of course, I invest on anything as a person. If you're investing into something, you expect to make much more than what you invested. So what I'm going to invest is determined by if I can make back that money. So now we have a problem in Western Uganda. For the 3 years I've been here, or 4 years, I see that Westerners themselves are more interested in music from Central Uganda. And that is a problem because some Western musicians want to sound like Central Uganda musicians instead of creating something of their own. And also I can't blame the musicians. Their fans are the ones pushing the musicians to sing like they're from Central. The fans should be readily able to support musicians from Western Uganda. Go to the show. If MK has a show, go to the show of MK. Support your own. Buy Uganda, build Uganda. On this time round, you are Western Uganda. Support a Western Uganda. Don't wait for alien skin to be called Western Uganda such that you go for a show. You can go for any show that belongs to a Westerner. That's the way you push them, because the more you give them that money, the more they will reinvest it, make better videos, make better audios, and also you continue coming.
Hey, actually, I think the day of today, this interview will be so amazing. Guys, don't forget about to take a mark yourself and have a massive records. It is all about between Timos with Derek, MK Crazy, the host. So today we are talking about music. Why Western music is delaying? Why? Ask yourself why. Let me hope you're all enjoying the points being given out. Let me hope you guys who are watching, you're just picking something. So Derek, you have talked about rage and Vally music. Do you think, actually I will ask you boss, do you think Vally and rage should be compared?
Well, it is good for them to be compared because it promotes, it enables one of the more upcoming artists will gain from being compared to rage. Then if the more his name is known, the more people will pay attention to him when he plays music. However, these are things that should not become very aggressive. I can come to pick fame from you, MK. I speak about it, but I shouldn't take it too serious. Because in the world we live in, people will be like, MK is the one who is known, so Timothy is not known. But if Timothy starts having a small altercation with MK, the best example is Alien Skin and Palaso. So Alien Skin has his music, yes, but his success, weirdly, his success came after his altercation with Palaso. You understand? Now people started paying attention more to Alien Skin because people who had not heard of him knew him from what Palaso had done to him. So it is good that you compare to another musician, or you may, sometimes the management is the one that creates this what we call hating each other, such that they promote their artists, which is okay. But it should again not become too serious, to a point that I start attacking you at your place or what. It should just be basically business, because this music is also a business and you're trying to make money out of it. So you promote yourself as much as you can, but at the end of the day, we must be united as people from one region.
Hey, Derek.
Actually, Mr. MK, I let you be tradition you can almost. To go quite a rage from company and a very music.
Actually, that was the question.
Yeah, I know. To go quite a rage from comparing and a very music. nabaka wanje to Ray G na General Gion no kusinga when music no mwana wa hatine cyakuma
ndoko genyo
ni chigabo
doctor takugenyo all right you know now why not pre-exit? Do you know about pre-exit?
Yeah, Vado.
That guy has a song called Ninkwesigale, but you know sort of. So that guy, I don't know. Sometimes back, he was a good guy. Actually, he used to do better. But I don't know why. Is it because of money? Is it all about it was all about the management? What was the problem? Actually, I don't pick it.
So management is very important. Management pushes the artist. As an artist, you have talent. But your talent, if it is not managed very well, you're not going to go anywhere beyond that. We have a lot of people who can sing, but they're at home sitting because they do not have good managers to put them out there for the world to see. Okay? So management and good management comes with money. You're not going to have a good management when you're not profitable with the management itself. That means you're going to have to brand yourself to be able to make money, such as a manager comes to you, work with you, invest money in you, hoping this money will come back and will also benefit from the relationship with the manager. So money and good management are very important. It's not about talent. By the way, it's good, you must have talent, yes, but we know a lot of musicians whose music may not be that good, but they are up there because someone is pushing their music very well, doing a good job of sending their music in every part of Uganda. And when people listen to you, the more they appreciate you. So money, very important. Management, very important. Then your talent can come. Otherwise, with your talent, only a few artists get to that point of pushing themselves just because of talent.
Hey. All right, it is not to be in so the show is continuous. Show to denomination. So we are coming up with few questions now. Then we come up with some few questions. One question is, why is it that, I think you quoted a question, why is it that in Western Uganda music we have few managements? Actually, I think we don't have managements in Western Uganda. Here, the managements which are serious. Another thing, I will ask about, why is it that most of the artists here in Western Uganda, they don't have their side income? Katugache abakutureba Kabambiro TV mwebale kutureba kandi kimukora n'ekyamani munonga. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, tell a friend and a friend to like, to share, to comment. So these musicians, few of them or many of them, they don't have side business. So we're gonna start up on why is it that in Western Uganda we don't have managements or serious managements. Maybe I start with it. Why do you think Western Uganda we have few managements or we don't have managements which are serious in the music industry? Why is it that the real managements we are having, they don't invest in these artists? It's because they don't have talent? Why?
First of all, in Western, MK. Nureba MK mwasako ryokwe tujye mureka turete doctor. Doctor ije akora iki aterekesha umurimo kimwe cheating. Kaiza kureki ayituriki. First of all, inza kuhereza ka for example ya Yogoma na Rastadog. Akaro MC Kachichi yambya ati no manya Rastadog because akamshanga akakoba gaiba kutere ndongo yichiza ati kuyinu gaina kutere ndongo. Yambya ati no manya ikamutware supporting. Basadoga yavuye atera umuziki kacece yamutwara yampromoting basadoga yachite yakora collab na DJ Shiv mwe basadoga kashimwe kwa collab na DJ Shiv
Why?
Naba kacece first of all.
So you think this Lasadoga, he was not supposed to do that collaboration?
For example, Kampubuzi, basakuruga ukore collab na Jebeko.
Tukati kuchigaro chinecho. What do you think? This is serious. So why do you think in Western Uganda we don't have managements? It's because we don't have the talents. What is the problem?
Well, the talent is a lot. There are a lot of talented musicians in Western Uganda. But as I said previously, business is a business at the end of it. At the end of that day, this is a business. And any business will become more invested in if it is more profitable. We still have a problem in Western Uganda connected to how money is easily made in music. Starting from us, the fans, how do we really attend the shows that are made? How we attend the shows, how we go to this online how should I websites to stream, watch this music, such that these musicians are paid for what they are doing. We are not very supportive. We do not attend their solo shows. I mean a show of MK as MK, not a show which comes in the headline is Bebe Cool, then they bring MK as well. I mean a show which is for MK. We rarely attend such shows. We want another musician who is bigger to come, then we shall attend when you're like the side musician. Now, these managers, at the end of it all, they are investing their money. Investing their money, hoping they are going to get it back. Now, the way they want to get it back is your music should be good. And secondly, that your fans are supposed to support you. Now, the problem comes that us, the fans, we are the biggest problem. So, a manager, if I wanted to be a manager, I want to invest in your music. I'm going to hold myself back. I may not come and invest my money because I'm seeing I may lose my money. So I think that's why managers are free in Western Uganda, because music is not yet very profitable in Western Uganda as it is in Central Uganda. Because even the famous musicians in Western Uganda that we talk to, they make most of their money from music sales in Central Uganda. People like Crazy, formerly you had Latinam. Yeah, these people have made their names in Central Uganda and they've made money by making a name in Central Uganda. So if your name is still in Western Uganda, that means the problem is with us, the fans. So management will not be as good because I'm not getting my money back. So why am I investing in you? Because a management and a musician, they make a perfect brand. So now with no perfect, the musician could be good, but there's no audience. So there is less return on money. Less return on money, that means I should not invest in it. Because if I would ask you that, would you invest in a shop that is making losses? You wouldn't. So why would a manager work with a musician who has no funds? Exactly.
Derek,
Right.
Why?
Actually, you're not Uganda. Because
So your meaning it is very true. It's because abantu abutuku like the abeshongozi and the churches kugira nti because wahereza example nti Lasadoga, he was not supposed to make a collaboration with DJ Shiv.
Yeah.
Can you give me a reason why?
When na kwechubuza ni nakubuza. Ejeda chika ukarga ukora na Bebe Cool collab. First of all, let me ask you on Vally music. Recently tulira makurugi arukugamba ngo akahereza ono Karfaga naka. Zidaka akakadeka mune chweka. Aha. Yakadeka mune chweka ukarga ukahereza ukine ukahereza Karfaga naka.
Wait, so you're trying to mean it's because we don't have money to invest in those songs we do?
Of course. Actually management but on Western, management na ine erisha garke shenyuka.
Why do you think management in the Western then look?
Of course, alho management yizere nyuma yanyibaho ubwo
you're meaning cyberspace? Was cyberspace mu Prince Megaton,
yeah.
CJ, I mean this guy Nikiri Kembo.
Mwenye Megaton chamhos. Megaton akabura.
But he does music.
Uko chamhos.
Now, why do you think those managements, they come, they go?
Actually, no labor management nene kumuntu ati hitting kemu ekwatayo komwesho muzayishati no manyi amayambu yabo akali ati ninyenda show mwene mwempe ukadeka bungahi mwenda aitende samadari waleba hati no labor na mkuru wa management ashara maja atawai na wala atakubasa kuganyirwa mu kutunga mushinti cyakwenda ego manage na por actually let's say nka Megaton cyberspace ya balumu ikene korekene chitwe kene ikene nake ya manage konka njya Megaton akajireba yareba yazo field nabasa gukora we katine management kusinga bari mu management because nabasa kuzahamba ishongore ahari 90% emezo like 10% yara unabasa kuchibasa weka atine management uko chamhuza.
Now to kurebe these people they can make it kugira tubachemeza, they can continuously doing it as they start, because no this guy Vally Music, we have talked about Vally Music. Vally Music, I think you know that guy of Kachekatio sort of. He came up with this management of Lagoon sort of. That song of Kachekatio was making it very nicely. But now that guy, he's no longer booming like before. May I think it's all about the management. The problem is all about they don't know the strategies of marketing. What is the problem?
Let me first tell you, Mr. MK. Vally Music, no labor, actually, wise. Muka management, it's been management. Management in a manual. Machenga, at management, Yashamu, no Meshtura Apollo, Kujamu. Vally Music, take on Matapu, the Catalomo total attacking when the Trabe home.
So you think they are using the artist to attack a rage such that they
Rage, because rage is a class apart. There's a Califaganaga, Baka was a Califaganaga, Califaganaga, Takayaga Center, Vally Music. No chap, which could Takachiga.
No, Vally Music I never saw. What would you do? When you compare them to the other hit, how do you? Because you see this guy with Vally Music, he had sometimes back before Kachekatio, he has a good songs. Mbabo Chivemeri, it was good actually than even Kachekatio. But when he got a management, seriously, he's fine. This song Kachekatio did it better, performed better. But I don't know why the artist now he's going so slowly. He's declining. Or I use that language. Yeah. So I don't know why. The problem is all about the artist. The problem is all about the management. I don't know why.
Well, the problem is of course not with the artist, because music is an art. It is something that you know how to do. You practice how to do it, and you don't need to read to do music. You understand?
Yeah.
It's a talent. All you have to do is continue to practice and improve on yourself. So the problem is not the artist. The artist knows how to sing, and even if he has become a bit rusty, he can continue practicing, and he achieves what he used to do and do even better.
Sometimes back, we had a management that was very, very serious. This alpha management. Do you know that? Have you ever heard about that?
Yes.
So now they have come up with very many artists. Matt Henry, and maybe also Reggie. I'm not sure about Reggie, but Matt Henry, he was there. Now they are having T-Paul. Before, T-Paul was doing better. Sometimes back. I don't know why he also declining, or he's not doing better nowadays. He's not booming one touch no, I don't know what is the problem.
Well, they are good. Most of the problems are usually between the artist and the management. So an artist may want to do his music career differently, but since the management now holds stake in the brand of the artist, so the management can dictate certain things. For example, you know how artists are always in studio. I may even make, if I'm an artist, I could even make 2 songs a day in studio or even more. You understand? Depending on my craft, my skill, I can make as many songs every time I go to studio. But the rate at which I will release that music is going to depend on the management. The management is going to control certain decisions about how I run my career, because the management also owns part of my career. So most of the time, if a musician is moving at a certain pace and realize there's some difference, that means something may be not going, something is not going according to plan between the musician and the management. Because the management looks at it basically from a financial angle. And then the musician may have a financial angle, but majorly what they want is to boost their name on top of the money they are making. But for the management, it is basically, my money should come back, and I don't want you to release 1 song every week, because if you release 1 song every week, we may reach that point whereby the audience is worn out or tired of your type of music, you understand? So now the management is going to come in to limit how I do my skill, because they can, and because they also own part of what I make. So now, if we don't strike a partnership, a good partnership between an artist and a manager, of course there will be problems. So that's why you may notice a musician is declining, something of that sort. The relationship is not very well. Maybe the plans they had are not moving together. Which is a time and my plan is going this side, your plan is going this side. Then we have problems between musicians and management, and we break up, and the management holds the names, what problems like that will come in future. Yeah, so basically a good relationship with your management. Before a musician signs with the management, they should make sure their goals are in line with that management. Read through all these contracts before you sign them, make sure what you're signing is what you want. Because it may move well now, but some clauses in the contract are not what you want. But since you're excited by the money the management is going to pay you, you just sign. So you forget that you need to be active even 3 years from now. This money here is looking very nice. So we need to, first of all, musicians should have very good legal teams. I'm talking about lawyers. You should have a very nice lawyer. May not be the most expensive. You should have a nice lawyer. You should have someone to manage your accounts. You should have someone who is going to interpret these contracts before you sign them, such that you understand that you're working with a management that has the same goal with you, not the management taking its goal. Because even the management wants to become more famous, such that it gets other musicians. You understand? So you need to make sure before you sign that contract, everything is in line.
All right. Actually, thanks for watching KABAMBIRO TV. The show is still continuing. So it is over. We are having Derek, we are having Timothy, a doctor, we are having MK Crazy 256. So another question was, why is it that most of the artists they do music without side income, or they don't have some side businesses? Why do you think is the problem?
Actually, umwestani chinde chinde kumanyaji mushanga abantu umuntu aini ariyo music mukaina kanuma kandaloje.
Then Leonie Moza, why is it that they are doing their music, some of the artists, maybe many of them, actually here in Western Uganda, many of Western musicians, they do music but they don't have side businesses. Why?
Mr. MK, first of all, catch you music, no labor, a music room to win, music ya hati maika siska. First of all, room to another kuzokwe, na so music. aryo kwe taine talanta ya music nazo music yashoza hit ya crash ya actually yoni nchireba nti western which is cha music tuturi send ya such cha music cyo kuraba gadana musinga fa abagana batsinga music twicirize twakane abaganda bini music western twine send first of all.
Timothy, why do you think here in the many of the artists in Western Uganda, they do music without a side business? Where will that take us?
Well, so of course Central Uganda has sold that dream to every part of Uganda that you can sing and be successful. Because we know a lot of musicians in Central Uganda who are solely relying on music and they are making it, we are okay. Now, the problem, exactly as Derek said, money is the biggest factor. In Central Uganda is where most money for every region in Uganda is. So people are readily available to pay for a lot of other things. To pay for shows, to pay streaming platforms, to have a lot of data to watch YouTube, to stream your music. You understand? So now, that money is free-flowing in Central Uganda. So some musicians in Central Uganda who have made it don't need businesses. Now those are the mentors of the musicians in Western Uganda. So you've grown up knowing that Baby Cool is only singing and he has some money. That means I'm also going to sing. Music has money. You understand? So, but then you forget that the financial status of Western Uganda is not that of Central Uganda. So there is not much money in just singing in Western Uganda. And then secondly, some musicians maybe feel that you know how when you're a musician you're a big person in society, you understand? So how will they see me if I own a mechanic shop? How will they see me if I own a kaduka selling some soap and what? You understand?
Yeah.
I'm a big man, I'm supposed to be doing certain things. Maybe I'm supposed to be owning rentals as a musician. So we have big expectations of being a musician, which interferes with the fact that we must survive daily, regardless of every profession you're doing, whether you're an artist or even any business. Even if you're a doctor, a lawyer, you need to do something on the side because you don't know when problems are going to hit. Because you know these things today there is money, tomorrow there is no money. So we should that is common sense. It's not about the profession you're doing. It's not about artists. It's about everyone. You're supposed to have a plan B when this fails. Simple as that.
Okay. Chakani Mr. MK, na nenda kwa example. Yoni kunda kubesinya mnogo Western. Rasadoga takiza kana kwa mmoja.
Rasadoga?
Yeah.
Oba kana lisembuzi?
Na kana lisembuzi. Kunkata chazi lisa?
I don't know. Tingu maisore ye mnoga.
Rasadoga because akaba celebrity yayimanye as doctor kuko yanagamba. Umuntu wakabi atisha tukamshanga na lisembuzi. Because umuntu makabuga yaburga. Yabiyabe nakuriye tiya kinukoni. Hapi MK kankuguza. Nawaza kuzacyaro kwa tefuko hingi.
Ni weni impinga.
You know hingi. Mukara batakuchukua.
But anyway. But it's still one age. Mtuenda turebe. Fine tunontugamba habiso. Good chance omuntu omugezi you can listen out to the points these people are giving out. Then you pick something. Just listen, you pick. Machenga. So, Ejinika Mabiro TV, you guys, you subscribe, you share, you comment, you give out your views. You just listen, you just scrolling us, you comment about the topic we are talking about. We are talking about two things. Why is it that here in Western Uganda we don't have serious management? And why is it that in Western Uganda we don't have most of the artists here in Western Uganda, they don't have their side businesses? When it is a topic, all right. watch our you know they are giving out their views. Then you should also give out your views. Ejnika Mangro TV then abakusteka mwaka sente naba massive records barara turugazi omfrat yaha Church of Uganda we come down okafuna wa bodo kamugira nti tutware aha massive records nation twara aha massive records nibakureta rugazi aha kafrat ka Church of Uganda then omfrat eje yaho aruba financing. So tushiront kuguza muna shows. So doctor Timothy, I would like you to encourage these people or those who are doing music or while they don't have aside businesses. What do you encourage these people who are doing music? Because what I'm sure, you can't do music while you don't have money. You have to get something that actually, even a DJ or a TV presenter or what, to do something for you, or a promoter to do something for you, you have to give him or her something. So now, how will you manage this where you don't have just a side business or something that gives you money to put in music? Hence, our music is still. So what do you encourage those people who are doing music without a side businesses? Are they going to reach far? Will really take you somewhere?
Well, so you've started your music journey, you've gotten some money to pay the studio, you've gotten some money to pay the video, and now you have these things. So where you've gotten that money to pay for the audio, to pay for the video, you should not stop doing what you're doing, because that's why you're getting your money to finance your music career. Because music is very profitable, by the way. A lot of money is in the arts industry. You're going to make your money, but it's not going to come immediately. So continue doing what you're doing, because this music will start making early losses for you if you say that you've gotten your money for the audio and video, and now you stop doing the job which has given you that money. So now you're solely concentrating on music. Continue doing what you're doing and do your music. Do your music, continue doing what you're doing. Maybe later on in time, if you reach a point and you're making so much money from music, any wise person would maybe stop the job they are doing and invest that money, some of the excess profits, in other bigger businesses that have bigger returns. Such that, because you know this music career thing, you may peak at a certain age, and after your peak, everything is a bit down, you're growing more. But you still need money for your children, even when you're 50 years old. That means you need to have some investments put in place. So if your music is profitable, invest some money. If your music is not yet profitable, continue doing something to get you more money, to boost your music career. Because people don't want to accept it, but for your music to move, you must pay a DJ somewhere, you must pay a promoter somewhere, you must have a good management, and all this costs some little money. To push your music, you've sat in a studio, you've made a nice hit, but with no one to put it in certain places for people to listen to, then no one will appreciate how good of an artist you are. And that requires money. So you should have a steady income flow and continue pushing your career.
Hope we are doing something great that will build us to be a big people in the future. What do you encourage those people who are not having side businesses? No, batine side businesses national oburumobo harubasho. Kushanga yo music ne yetaga sente konka to ine sente zo kugitega nashito ine ka side business akara kuyanga ko investingamo. Tichona cha kuletera na music yako mbere yenyuma. What do you encourage those people who are just there seated doing nothing about their career?
Okay, well, you know that Mr. MK. Abisho muzaba ryokwe bana mangu to ine side business yo kushanga na akarama kanda arwasha wazo ko watera hitemu audio even no basakora audio na video kule miko watera audio ya kwatayo badio tunomanya kusika chapati likamkole because meni sika chapati ukina atera audio meki ya kwatayo na baserebu namanya na bwakari bashange bata aha chapati nzika eko bashange bata chapati ntoni nzika bashange bata ninyora kasaso najya tuwaye tereka mbese ngira music nico kureba umuntu watera ODH hari abara watera umuziki cyo bakwemitware ngayitanga because anto western tujya hanze mucumanyi mwikintu tujya hanze watera bar bakwemitware ngitanga wamara ebiro bishatu tina hoji umuntu mugwa bene waguruka nkanye serebu bande batandi kusika chapati ninga ndukuyobora kasaso hati music yagarika hanze Ojuke konde yo kubanzera abazikora sento kazihum kusika chapateza ukazihum kuri sembus ekinde kindi kumanyaje my brother rasta dog ese ode yo kubanzera abazikora ukajihum kuri sembus kunkati kuko baserebo chimanya kujye to why nabire serebo nkanye MK kureze bande batata tinshi ni sambuzi eka ishitame mbe smart because nayo mwisho mutata smart mwisho mutata smart jare ndi very expensive because nanda wale no mwaka
we are KABAMBIRO TV inspiring the youth. Well, this show is really nice. So tukweza kwerera
again Mr. MK management nende kukigambo ameshoms ba western no why go muntu akakuteka mu management MK ukijo mu cyberspace wecharo
ntinkumanye
yaha
ekakari pamyatero uko staro mu tinchi for cyberspace
niko kweturuka ko muntu wakati because unenda kufikamu watera hiteka kwata hiteji ekakwata otinyona abo muntu wakati kandi vuke ngerege because tuba kumva senge ziri kwenda kandi nimbasa gukora ki kwebereraho ndereka nje management nje kure ku rugende bafendi bafeke orike because ine reason abwenchi ningambecho abana tibacu bakarwa management babo Nokikiriza
so
ate nafaza ate namuchamu horuza ate namara
but that namuka in TON I think is management
TON akajiga muka maybe shanaji gachi.
Oh yeah, so far no shana waka Uganda this guy Latinam he knew his mistakes so he decided to come up to the management.
Let me ask you Latinam hat KABAMBIRO teka tena manimba hat kani even the rage na Latinam hat kana singa rage konkati for example Latinam na rage no mutakusinga rage na Latinam I don't know what do you think nyowe kandi ndiba tin rage
why